Uh, 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 uh. Good day, y'all. Just wanted to share, quick reminder for everybody, man, that tuned into my channel. I know it's been a little minute. You know what I mean? Been kind of busy lately, but anyway, man, just want to remind y'all, man, the stronger you become, the easier life gets. So don't never underestimate the small increments of like bettering yourself, because I notice, the stronger you become mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, discipline, sexually, all of these different disciplines, the stronger you become, the more you practice restraint, the easier life gets. So, the more vocabulary and that you expand and learn, the more words you learn, the more words you define, the stronger your bench get in the workout in the gym, the stronger your legs get in the gym, the stronger your core gets in the gym. The more healthier you become, the more healthier you eat, the more water you drink, the more deep breaths you take, the more things you do to strengthen yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, internally, spiritually, the more scriptures you read, the more Quran you read, the more history you study, the more rituals and practices you learn that your ancestors did that you might not have been taught here in America. The stronger you become, the easier life gets, man. A lot of times, life seems hard to some people because that's just an indicator of something you're deficient in. That's an indicator of something you haven't mastered yet. That's an indicator of self-improvement you need to work on. You know what I'm saying? That's an indicator of different variable of things that you might been neglecting that you need to embrace. So I just realized, man, when your mindset is that of constantly striving for betterment, constantly reading, constantly eating right, constantly exercising, constantly being kind, being your best self, the stronger you become and you practice that exercise daily, the easier life gets. Because things happen in life, things occur, things happen that we wish never happened. But I realized that if you truly got the mindset of constantly bettering yourself, constantly improving yourself, constantly making yourself a better person, constantly making yourself stronger, constantly making the correct choices and right decisions, constantly doing the things that's empowering and not devouring, the more stronger you become inside and out, the easier life gets, And that's all I wanted to say, man. Constantly do everything you can, because all these little things matter, man. The little things we think don't matter, they do matter. You know what I mean? The broccoli you ate instead of the candy, the pages you read instead of scrolling on your phone, the nice words you said instead of feeding into the ignorance, the prayers you made instead of saying, forget it, I'll pray later. The exercise you did, the walk you took, all these things that makes you stronger as a person makes your life easier. A lot of times life seems hard to some people because that's an indicator of things you've been neglecting to make yourself stronger. So strive to make yourself stronger. Strive to do some push-ups. Strive to read a paragraph. Strive to define that word. Strive to be a solution instead of an additive to the problem. Strive to take in a high road sometimes when they take the low road. When somebody beep their horn at you and they being ignorant and they being extra, blow a kiss at them or smile at them, chuck them the deuce, give them the peace sign. All these things you do that's making you better, making you stronger. In turn, the reward that you get is an easier life, man. So I just wanted to share that with somebody. I hope this helps somebody. And bottom line, moral of the story, the stronger you become, The better you make yourself, the healthier you make yourself, the more fit and in shape you make yourself, the more healthier content you consume, the more pages you read, the stronger you make yourself, the easier your life gets. You know what I mean? The Most High didn't make this thing we call life so hard, man. A lot of times when it seems overwhelming and overly hard and too much, it's an indicator of some things you're doing or not doing to empower yourself. So the more you empower, the less you can be devoured. You know what I'm saying? So the stronger you make yourself, the easier your life gets. If you want your life to get easier, strengthen yourself. Do the exercise. You ain't gotta do it every day, do it every other day. You ain't gotta do it 2 hours, do it 30 minutes, do it 20 minutes. But the stronger you make yourself, the easier your life gets. Try it out, man, because I noticed that, man. You know what I mean? Just when I got on my journey of self-betterment, you know, and I've been standing on this and living this way now for, I want to say at least, and when I say this way, I mean consistently, at least the last 12 to 15 years. I'm going to say 12 for sure, but I want to say 15. But once I really got fully focused and got rid of my bad habits and got rid of the things that wasn't good for me, I noticed my body got stronger, my temperament got stronger, my health got good and got healed and got easy, my stamina went up, my comprehension got up, my pineal gland decalcified, my heart got less hardened and got more softer, my pineal gland got more receptive. It decalcified, it became more receptive instead of so hard. You know, hard head is not just a conscious thing, it's a subconscious thing too. Sometimes people so hard head because their pineal gland is calcified because of all of the chemicals they eating, all of the environments that they're in. These things harden you and keep you from being receptive. So, you know, give it a try, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, the stronger you make yourself, the easier life gets, man. You know what I mean? Life gets a lot easier when you get a lot stronger. Love.